Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the next dose of your daily current affairs in 10 minutes. So, we would like to start today, and our first topic is from science and tech. Okay, now science and tech in the recent years, as we have seen, is gaining a lot of importance in quite few days, right? So, the first topic is today the Russian vaccine. Okay, now we have to look upon the things that currently India has two vaccines. One is by the name of Covishield, right? Second is by the name of Covaxin. At present, India has two vaccines which are specially designed for the COVID-19 virus, correct? Now, a third vaccine is planned to proposed to enter the Indian markets. Now, it is a Russian vaccine, as I told, and its name is Sputnik 5, right? Now this vaccine is totally Russian made, right? And the features are, it's a 2-dose vaccine, right? And it is also adenovirus based vector vaccine, right? Now this is the thing which we can ask in science and tech in prelims, right? That what is the vector or which is the virus which is based on the vaccine, right? They'll not ask you simple questions of COVID-19, no. The level of UPSC has to be maintained. So they can certainly ask that which virus is the vector based, okay. Now the second question which they can ask to us is about relating to the administration in India. Any vaccine which enters the Indian market or domestic also, it is being approved by the approval agency is DCGI. Now what is DCGI? It is Drug Controller General of India, right? So we are getting two questions from this topic today, right? The first is that the Russian vaccine is going to enter, and it is an adenovirus based vector vaccine which they can ask in prelims science and tech. And the second is that which body gives the approval for the vaccines, it is DCGI. You can expect these type of questions in UP PCS on state PCS examinations, right? Now moving to the second topic today, now that is about the National Capital Territory Bill, right, which is basically now commonly called as the NCT bill. Now NCT bill, let us discuss what is the NCT bill, right? As we have seen that the Delhi government, which is being headed by the CM, right? Now it was told by the central government to ask LG's permission before any executive action, right? So now the Delhi government went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court told yes, that the permission of LG is necessary, but the will of the people, right? You know what are the starting words of the preamble? We the people, wish of the people. That is why they gave priority to the chief minister, right? Now the central government has bypassed this order and allowed LG's permission to be necessary, right? Now this is the whole NCT bill in such a short, right? Now what questions can be asked in prelims, right? They can ask questions on concurrent list, right? This is, I am specially telling you for UP PCS, right? Now this is an issue between union territory and the central government. So they can ask a question between state government and central government. Now what are the common issues? It is the concurrent list, right? So we can expect a question around concurrent list in the prelims, right? The second question which they can certainly ask is that yesterday what we have discussed, right? That which are the union territories which have LG, right? Now at present we have Delhi, Puducherry, JNK and Andaman and Nicobar, right? Now this is a factual question which you have to take consideration, right? Now moving on to the third topic. The third topic is very important today because it validates many people, many people. Now it is a Supreme Court's decision, right? especially in the polity, we have to separate out all the Supreme Court's decision. Now, what has the Supreme Court said? Supreme Court has said that a public employer, right, can reject a candidate, acquitted of serious crime. Right? Now what does this mean? This means that if a person who has committed a crime, right? Suppose it is Mr. Person X, he has committed a crime, right? And he was acquitted, right? So now what will happen if this Mr. X goes for a job to an employer? The employer can reject Mr. X based on this acquittal, right? Earlier it was not there, right? Because this would have been certainly lead to biasness, right, towards the people who are getting acquitted, right? Now the Supreme Court has said that the public employer can reject, right? Now, who are the people that can be rejected and who are the people who cannot be rejected, right? Now, acquittal, if you see, is of two kinds, right? One is a very, very clean acquittal, right? That suppose an innocent person has been framed and due to the lack of evidence he was released, right? Now this is the one case of acquittal. Now second case of acquittal was the witness turned hostile and the person was released, right? Now this is not honorably acquitted. Now this has to be considered. It is not honorably acquitted. So in these kind of cases, the employer can reject the candidate just based upon benefit of doubt. Now this will impact many of the future proceedings. Yes, certainly we will have some issues which would arise out of the fundamental rights, as we will see in future. Now at present this is the Supreme Court's decision, right? Now let's move on to the fourth topic. Now the fourth topic is that now fourth topic is also relating to the Supreme Court, very necessary. Now we have seen that a sitting justice by the name of N.V. Ramana, who is also the senior most judge of Supreme Court, right? Now he has been named to become the 48th Chief Justice of India, right? So that means in the current affairs you are seeing a topic by the name of Chief Justice of India. That means we will see such a question on prelims. A question can be asked that how it is appointed. It is appointed by the President of India. How it is appointed? It is appointed by the collegium system. If you could remember, collegium system is the judges choose judges. Now we will see its removal. Its removal is basically based upon parliamentary things, right? Now these are the topics which can be asked in prelims. So we have to specially focus upon the Chief Justice of India and its things surrounding it. Okay, its appointment, its salary, its removal. So these things are the topics which you have to study from Lakshmikant. Okay. Now today's last topic which I would like to cover is the public sector banks. As we know, the country has suffered economically, right? The country has suffered economically in terms because of the lockdown of the COVID-19 situation, which was a necessary evil. Always remember that lockdown was a necessary evil. It was not that we did not have a wish. It was a necessary evil, just as photosynthesis. Okay, if you could remember class 6 topics. Now, the Supreme Court's decision has said that moratorium will be granted. Okay. Now, what is moratorium? Moratorium is a relief on interest, right? In these cases, it is a compound interest which the public sector banks levy upon all loans, right? Whenever you go and take a loan, they give you compound interest. They never give you simple interest, right? So the Supreme Court has said that the people who have taken the loans, their compound interest should be waived off, right? Of the people who have loans above 2 crore, right? Now the Supreme Court had earlier given the decision based upon the people who had the loans below 2 crore. Now it is given for above 2 crore. That means the government have to waive off all the compound interest which they were collecting from March till August. Okay. Now we'll see in one more topic like this, that the public exchequer will severely see a fall down. Right? Now whatever the tax which has been collected by the loans etc., now this will severely see a fall down. So the government has to take now more stricter measures to increase the growth rate of this country, because as we have seen, the budget is very expansionary in nature. So in that regards, we have to see how will the government bring up funds to match its budget, especially after this decision of Supreme Court. Right? Now this is certainly a mains question, right? It has no relation with your prelims. Okay. Now this was the last topic today, and I am thankful for your kind audience. Jai Hind.